I really like in StreamYard is that it is kind of theme and template based, similar to BeLive, where you've got the ability just to click on some different presets like 50-50 camera split, or like you off to one side and your screen share on the other side. There's templates set up for different scenes, but it literally is click of a button and it's going to change your scene to those things. Now they're not highly customizable at all, but this is the next level on that scene integration and swapping up things while you're live than you get in BeLive, and it is super powerful in StreamYard. In regards to pricing, there is a free version which will add a watermark or branding onto your live stream. You can remove that if you upgrade to the basic plan for $20 per month. You can also then customize that up and add in your own logo, and you can also add overlays and backgrounds and those sorts of things in there as well. Up from that, they have a professional plan for $39 per month, which really just gives you access to priority support. So this is a really great option, again, for someone, absolute beginner right through to advanced, someone who is looking to be able to bring guests in easy, to easily be able to set up your live streams and go live without too much technical knowledge or without a heap of advanced features. I think this is a really powerful option. And that brings us to the final option, which is Lightstream. Now this one I think is also a bit of a game changer. Compared to all the other ones we've covered, this is closest to StreamYard, but I would say that it has more features and more advanced features and control than StreamYard. Now, just like BeLive and StreamYard, this one runs in your browser as well. But you do also have the option to download their software, or their local client as they call it, to unlock more advanced features. Just like StreamYard, you're able to go live to pretty much all the major platforms out there: Facebook, Twitter, Periscope, YouTube, you name it. And also, like the others, it is super easy to invite and bring guests into your live stream as well. You can currently bring in up to 7 additional guests, making it a total of 8 people live on your live stream. There's also a really cool feature with Lightstream where you're able to log in from your phone and control your live stream to be able to start and stop the stream, to be able to switch the different scenes that you've got set up, all from your mobile device. So you're not touching your computer while you're live. Now, this is a fairly new offering and they're still rolling out new features. There is currently no full HD, no 1080p, but you can do 720p at 60 frames per second, where they've said that 1080p will be out soon. And they'll also be very shortly adding in the ability to stream your video files as well. So you can play back a video live in your live stream, which was a feature they had, but they've removed it. But again, they've said that they're coming back soon. Now, in regards to the amount of control and customizing up the look and feel, especially compared to BeLive and StreamYard, you'll actually get a lot more control in Lightstream than the other two. You can really dial everything in and customize it up and make it look amazing, and also make it match your brand as well. So while this is kind of the new kid on the block in this space, and it is missing a couple of features like your full HD live streaming and the ability to play back videos in your stream, out of these last 3, this is the one that I am most excited about. I really like what they're doing, and I think this is the one to watch. Now, in regards to pricing, Lightstream is free. Now, I'm going to read this out so I don't mess it up. Streaming with Livestream is free and will always remain free, but premium features may arrive with a price point in the future. So Livestream is going to be a good solution for someone who is looking for a simple but advanced live streaming platform that you can run from your web browser without the need to get caught up in a heap of settings and technical stuff to be able to bring guests in and set up your live stream and everything. As I said, I really think this is the one to watch moving forward, especially when they bring out full 1080p support and also bring back that video file streaming feature as well. So that's the roundup of the top live streaming programs on PC right now. Now, with anything like this, I would strongly recommend that you grab the trial versions and at least try out a couple of these that you think are going to be the fit for you. And it really is just a matter of finding the right tool to get the job done. So test a couple, see which one is a fit for you, and use that. There is no right or wrong with this stuff. And again, I've got links down in the description below to where you can grab those trial versions. So for me personally, when I'm live streaming on Windows, my current go-to is Wirecast Studio, and it has been that for quite a while now. But as I said, I really think offerings like Lightstream are going to be an absolute game changer going forward, and I'm sure that we're going to start to use those a lot more than these software-based solutions. So those are the best options for live streaming right now. Now, one of the great ways to maximize your live streams is to repurpose your content after you've been live. Check out the video linked on screen now showing you the best ways to repurpose your video content for portrait for places like Instagram TV and I'll see you in the next one. In this video, we're going to look at the latest Windows live streaming software, a roundup and a review of the leading options, and my pick for the best live streaming software, and all the links to everything that we mentioned in this video will be down in the description box below. Let's jump into it. Now, whether you're looking to go live on YouTube, Facebook, Periscope, Twitch, or pretty much any other major platform, there are a lot of software options right now to help you do it. They're also constantly updating and improving, which is awesome. So in this video, we're going to run through a quick review of the leading options right now, one by one, including the strengths, the weaknesses, pricing, my recommendations, and everything that you need to know to pick the best option for you. So I'm going to start off first by covering off on the software options, the programs that you'll actually download and install on your computer, and then make sure you stick around because after that I'm going to show you some newer options that just run in your web browser, and some of these are an absolute game changer. So with that too, the landscape of all of these options is getting very saturated, but we'll jump straight into the shortlist and we're going to ignore the options that aren't worth your time. So our shortlist then for best live streaming software on Windows right now includes OBS, Streamlabs OBS, Wirecast, vmix, Zoom, BeLive, StreamYard, and Lightstream. And yeah, that's not really a short list, but we're going to dive into each one of them right now. So the first option is OBS, or Open Broadcaster Software. Now this is totally free and it's available on both Mac and PC. Now this is probably one of the most popular solutions out there when it comes to live streaming software. Maybe because of the price, but also because of the feature set. This is definitely on the more advanced side of things in regards to the level of control and everything that you have over your live stream. That's not to say that it isn't good for an absolute beginner as well, but there definitely is a learning curve as the overall user interface and experience isn't really intuitive. Now, OBS make it easy enough to set up different scenes for your live stream. So you might have a scene where it's your webcam full screen. A second scene might be your computer screen share. So they make it easy enough to set these up and tailor up the look and feel, but also to switch between them easily while you're live. So OBS gives you lots of advanced controls over the setup of your live streams, but there's no wizards or step-by-step setup pathways. There's also no presets or templates that you can quickly use and apply for broadcasting to places like YouTube and Facebook with the recommended settings. You actually have to go and do a little bit of research and look and see what those settings are and what YouTube recommends, what Facebook recommends, or Twitch or any other platform, and key those in manually into OBS. So it's not a deal breaker, but it definitely doesn't have a lot of the presets and templates and those sorts of things that make it much easier to get up to speed than some of the other options that we're going to cover. But in saying that as well, a lot of the other options that we're going to cover that have those presets and set templates don't have the level of control that you can customize things up as much as you can inside of OBS. Now, one big advantage with OBS though is that you've got a massive plugins library. So of all these bolt-in tools and add-ons that you can get to take your live streams up a notch, adding in things like social media integration and interaction so that you can bring in your comments from places like Facebook or YouTube and overlay them easily into your live streams. Some of the other options we're going to cover already have some of those things built in, but just know that there is a massive library of plugins and bolt-ons for OBS to really be able to get more power out of it and to be able to customize it up for what you're looking to achieve. And also, given that it is such a popular option and that it is open source, there's also an amazing community there for support if you've got any issues. So if you're an absolute beginner or someone who just wants to get up to speed live streaming fast, OBS could be a little bit overwhelming and you definitely will need to put in some time to learn where everything is and to get everything set up. The next option you've got is Streamlabs OBS. Now you could think of this as OBS on steroids. There is a heap of built-in wizards and processes and things to help get you set up fast, with presets in there for everything so that you don't need to worry about understanding all the technical stuff like bit rates and ideal quality settings to be able to stream. Interface wise, it's a much cleaner,